Do, 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 do. Good morning. What the fuck just happened to gold? Damn. Okay, hello everyone. 1 second. I'm just gonna invite the squad. Okay, that's a bit messy. Like this. Oh. Whoa. Okay, so good morning everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me have that here. Okay. Good morning. Let me 1 second. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so welcome everyone. Let me just move this here to the last week of June. Good morning from my Nigeria, Africa to new to this channel. Oh, hello, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so good morning. Let's take a look then at what we're dealing with. So interesting enough that gold hasn't actually done much. Asian session opened, we've pushed up a little bit. Yeah, we had an instant like 40 pip push, but then we haven't really been doing much after, which is okay. Let's just take a look at the daily so far. So yeah, daily's got no bottom wick. Last one closed bullish on support. But yeah, first of all, let's just maybe start on the weekly. So for the weekly time frame, I discussed last night on the weekly outlook that we are, we've closed back below a previous resistance. So realistically, I expect this weekly candle to make a top wick like it's doing now, reflip, break this low, and continue and fill this range. Obviously, it might take a couple of weekly candles, but that's what I can see from here. You know, if this is the 30-minute candle, it could be classed as a fake out because closing back in. Take a look at the daily candles. The daily, obviously, we broke last week below the support 1940, and we did take some sells here on 2 days, I think. But then we came towards a new support, which is like here 1914. Okay, let me just put the daily flip on, which is there. Okay, so daily flip there. Espresso, good shit. So yeah, no bottom wick now on the daily so far, but yeah, hasn't really moved too much in Asian sessions, so that's interesting. On the daily, obviously, we do have a support here, right? This is a key support that we're holding right now, which I will actually mark on later on. But yeah, that's the main kind of support here, 1914 level, which we're holding. But yeah, let me just put the 4-hour flip on. So basically, these 4-hour flips and daily flips just show me the direction of what price is showing right now, and it means I can see when the higher time frames are flipping, and I don't have to keep on skipping to the higher time frames. I can see it on the lower time frames. So if you look at the lower time frames, like the 30-minute, yeah, we've got a little bit of a range from here, 1927 to 1924 that we're holding. In terms of buys, yeah, but buys are going to be a little bit hard for me because everything's still kind of pointing down. We're still below, you know, our previous levels, so they are going to be quite hard for me to find. I mean, you know, you could get maybe get a break above 1927 to 1934, But I think the overall safest buys, which you could just wait for, would obviously be above here. So above 1938. Okay, so in terms of the actual resistance right now, this is resistance. Support, you can see there's a minor support in 1924. So you can maybe write that one on here. And that could be classed as maybe zone 1. Let's just zoom in. Yeah, that could be classed as like zone 1 over here. But definitely buys above 1938. Now why? Well, because if you look to the left hand side here, what happened the last time we came above 1938? Well, both here on the 15th of June we pushed up all the way to 1958, and then here we pushed all the way down from 1953 all the way down to 1938. So that's a 200 pip kind of area. Also, you have an order block here which we could come to, which is there. It's a great little target later on. You could have that written on there. It's a good little target. But yeah, definitely buys above 1938 is what I would look to take. So let's just write that on. And then I'll take a look at some of the members' charts because people have put them in. Yeah, I'm gonna go and put the giveaway on again because we tried to do the video one, but no one really did videos. I think videos is a bit more of a ball ache, so we'll just go back to the taking pictures. But yeah, buys above 1938 for me, absolute winner. And that'll be great fun. So yeah, in terms of sells, we've got an interesting zone. If you look at actually current price, I think the sells here are quite hard. I think they're pretty hard around in these areas now because we just have too much support, right? We have a support there, we have then a support there, then we have a support there, then we have a support or fake out there. It's just a little bit too choppy for me to take trades in. So I'm gonna have to look at the left hand side and see where I want to take my trades. So this is what you do. You go to the left hand side and you see what happened last time, right? So start to maybe analyze what you can potentially do. So on the 30-minute here, yeah, we had a support here, 1914, right there. Second, it's just on this. Yeah, you can see right here, if I just put this line on right there, you can see that this has resistance there, has support there, support there, support there. So that's a level of support and makes sense because it's 1914, which is what we've discussed before as a key level. I think in terms of this level though, I think it's a little bit too hard to see. I think 1910 could be a little bit easier for us to actually look for take trades, because if you're below 1910, what happened? Well, we pushed up pretty nicely, did make a little bit of support, which is a minor one at like 1900 areas. So if I draw on this next line, like around here, yeah, you can see that we move from 1910 to 1900 pretty quickly. You know, you can see that we push down here, push up here, push down here, push up here, push down here very, very quickly. Obviously, it ranged towards it, but the initial pushes were quite good. So you could potentially look at sells below 1910. How does this look like on the hourly time frame? Let's take a look. So hourly looks like it makes sense with the support there. And yeah, it's just filling the zone. So yeah, it looks good. So below 1910, I can get a trade to 1901, which is 100 pips, 100 pips, 90 pips. So that'll be good. So we go back to our side here, and we just write on sells below 1910, which is actually where we tap. You see here. So it makes sense that we've made that as support previously, and that's all from the data from the right hand side. You know, I drew this line here from the left hand side, not here, and you can see it's matching up, which is normally the case, right? It normally does match up. What's wrong with a buy above? What's wrong with a buy above 1926? Yeah, so we'll have a look more in terms of in-depth ones, in terms of like these little pushes and stuff like that. So let's take a look then at the 4 hour. So 4 hour, obviously the previous one did close bearish. We haven't broken the high yet, but you know, breaking 4 hour accelerate would be quite interesting, to say the least. Obviously with the overall Russia and all this kind of stuff as well, I'm pretty bullish on gold in terms of fundamentals. It's just, let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to base yourself off with these buys. You know, we're still below all of these levels. There's a lot of wicks in these areas. I mean, it is holding the wicky area. You can see here, you see how price pushed off 1924. So it is holding it as a support. I mean, the only thing that you could do is maybe look to try and get this 4-hour break of the high. But again, if you look at the 4-hour, we do have resistance at 1929 as well. It's quite skewed because this was clean, but this was a big push at 9:30, 2 o'clock. Sorry, 1:30, 2 o'clock. So you don't really know how nice that zone was. Wasn't there news there as well? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. No, there wasn't at the time, to be fair. So it did push up actually quite nicely there. I don't want to buy since the daily has no bottom wick. I'm looking to sell below 24.4. However, yeah, I mean 24.4, I'd say is pretty realistic. Yeah. So looking now in terms of the lower zone. So obviously we've got our big zones now, but yeah, below 1924, what do we actually have? Yeah, we got a clean zone to push down to at least 1920, I think here. Yeah, 1920. So yeah, I think potentially you could look to take some sells below 1924. Yeah, I think you could get those sells because then that would be a 4-hour break in the previous low again, coming back down, making the daily flip as well. Obviously, I love this reaction on these buys. It's just how to get into these buys. That's the only thing. I mean, you could wait for a closure maybe above there. But right now, to be honest with you, the zone that it's in here is not the nicest. I'd rather leave this because of the fact that if you look to the left hand side, if you look at the left hand side here, we got wicks. This level here, I don't like. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that out. But yeah, I think the sells below could be nice, and maybe the buys, maybe making some support, breaking the highs, Asian highs could be quite nice. But yeah. I don't want to buy since daily. Yeah, Asian buy support's holding on gold. Nice. Yeah. Bro, Max, the heat has been living hell these past few days for me too. Yeah, bro, it's been hot. Morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. Morning, chat. Hope you are doing well. Morning, Andrea, Christian, Alex. Morning. We'll take a look at people's charts in a second. Looks like everyone in the membership is vibing on the weekend. Brian catching some fish. Look at that. That's a nice colourful fish. You won't be getting them in England, I tell you that. Yeah, that's very cool. And then you were eating good as well, Elohe. We were chilling. So yeah, that's kind of my analysis for gold. Max, can you take a look at GJ? Yeah, we'll take a look at GJ now. I had my zones marked up a little bit yesterday. So it looks like again Asian sessions range. So I actually do expect this morning to be quite good. Yeah, the Asian sessions range, and normally we tend to get a quite big push. So the daily candle on GJ is a little bit confusing. I think it looks like we've gapped down. I don't know which one to use. I'll just use this one. It doesn't really matter. As long as you know that GJ is hella bullish. That's all you really need to know. So yeah, 4-hour obviously is above here. It was still right at the highs, as I've said. I'm still waiting for the sells to come later on. I'm not really too asked about taking buys only when they retrace, because this daily candle's got to make a lower wick. This weekly candle's got to make a lower wick. So yeah, not really much analysis I need to do on GJ other than the fact that if we come back below to 181, 150, 181, 500, I'm going to be looking for W's to buy support, because that's probably going to be the lower wick of the daily or the lower wick of the weekly. And yeah, look, right now we're just above the zone, you know, still very, very bullish. I'm not going to take the buys, though. I don't like taking buys on highs on GJ. I know I've said this all month and it's been fucking running every single time, but actually most of the moves have been happening really in Asian. So whatever. But yeah, potentially maybe buying some W's at support. But right now we're just kind of hovering above. I don't really like GJ, to be honest with you. So yeah. Like the idea of early buys and go, but unfortunately daily was not on my side for an early trade. Yeah, that's the only thing. The daily was naff. Let's fake up big liquidity wick. Pop up giving liquidity because the daily has no bottom wick. One of the biggest wick to go below. Yeah. The Asian range soup 2. The rejection was not enough for me to take the buys. Yeah, I think it was I think it was a bit too spontaneous, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, though, a celery, you know, how many times has there been celeries in a zone and they've always played out, especially recently? They happen all the time. They do happen all the time. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, yeah, it didn't swoop it enough either, did it? Yeah, it still kind of came below. Yeah, I'm chilling with GG with Goldie at the moment. I still don't really like this zone, if I'm honest. I think this zone's a little bit hard, especially for the fact that we're just kind of below. You know, I'm still very, very bearish here. Especially, I thought this Russian news was going to make it move, but it hasn't. It really hasn't made it move. Yeah, it hasn't made it move. How was your guys' weekend then? Anyway, you have a good time? Guys have a nice chill time. So let's take a look at these charts as well. Dijon, yeah, looking for sells below on GJ. Yeah, you're looking at maybe to fill the range. It moves quite quickly in them areas. To be honest with you, if I was looking for sells there, I would be not a little bit cautious, but someone tell me where maybe I'd want to take the sells. Yeah, it's still hot. I think it's a fake out. I think it's in the zone. My only issue is this. When you come in, when you come into this zone, there's a little minor support here. Can you see? So I think the actual cells probably be below there. It would be a little bit easier because then you get the big push down, and not this traffic. So that's what I would say. Maybe a little bit lower down, below like I'll just show you. Yeah, I'd say maybe below here. Like below these levels here. 182.060. And then you can push down. It's got a little bit of traffic. So yeah. CamFX is in the building. What trade did you take? Goldie, you got a nice Goldie one, eh? Probably even Gold got bored of the Russian situation. Morning, Dante. Hope you're doing well. Entry in the break at the 15-minute high. Added comments for buyers and post trend line. Yeah. Yep. That's how you could have got in. Celery. Closed my eyes and played roulette. Oh my god. Nice. There's 3 bands on roulette. So yeah, we'll see how this Goldie reacts. I mean, you know, as I say, it's just in this zone that I'm playing with. 18 likes, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to like the stream up. Yeah, gonna start to get a little bit more consistent now. Recently, I've been slacking, man. This month's been fucking wild. But yeah, tomorrow is the only day that I can't do the stream. I did promise Caitlin to drop her off at the airport in Manchester, so I won't be here for tomorrow, London, but we'll be here the rest of the days. Yeah, being atrocious. Been all over the place, boy. So yeah, GJ, I'm not too fussed on at the moment. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, you know, maybe a fake out back into the zone. Maybe a fake out back into the zone. 182, 190 maybe, to then get the drive to 181, 500. That's a big 50, 60 pip zone. Oh, did I guys tell you, when did I do this? Oh yeah, I think it was Friday, wasn't it? Or Saturday? No, Saturday. I went golfing. My first time ever. And I'm hooked. Man, I was hitting them balls straight. I was 7-ironing that bitch. I was flying them. Hitting them straight. But my shoulder has issues. My shoulder has issues. The issues that I had before, like, from the gym. Yeah, the golf swing is definitely not helping it. Max, do you stream from the 7th to the 19th of July? No. Well, I don't know about Don's Miami thing. I've messaged him, but he just hasn't fucking replied. Because I want to be near him. I don't want to be, like, randomly in the middle of Miami by myself. I kind of want to be in the same hotel as him, so I've asked his deets, but... yeah, definitely from the 17th to the... 17th to the... Sorry, the 7th to the 12th or 13th. Yeah, I'm definitely won't be. I'll be with the lads in Malia. But for the people in the mentorship, yeah, I'll get someone to go through it. I'll get someone to... The good thing is, the good thing is now, which is what I really like, is everyone in the group helps each other. I generally think, I mean, I haven't been in any other people's groups, but our group is so positive. You know, we all have good vibes. If there's someone who's negative, they get caught out pretty quickly and they get binned pretty quickly. Everyone who joins the mentorship is on the same wavelength. You know, we just have good vibes. We're living good. That's what I like about it, man. It's great. All discuss. I mean, look at the weekends, man. We just show beautiful. Everyone's having a great time. But then when it's weekday, we're working, we're talking about trades, we're analyzing. So actually, to be honest with you, even if sometimes there's no streams, there's enough work to go on in the chat. Which is nice. Very, very nice. And yeah, I'm back posting again on YouTube, Instagram this week, which will be good. And hopefully I can finish off my Gumball Rally edit this week. But yeah, man, it's the same issue as last year. This gaff is too hot. I gotta go upstairs. But it's good that I've got it upstairs now. It's so cool up there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, I went to go see my granddad yesterday. He's been chilling. Go back to Red Car where it all started. If I enter the mentorship, do I lose those two weeks of NY stream? Yes. Don't you worry. If I had a thing where I could give you an extra 2 weeks, I would, but I can't with the bot. I would have to add everyone back and then remember to kick everyone. But you know, it's not worth it. I'd rather just be honest. What you could do is you could join, and then in 2 weeks you can bash all of the webinars, all the sims, all the homeworks. So there's enough shit to go around. And yeah, there's a website coming as well. There's a website coming. It's going to be in stages. You know, I'm going to just do a first website where you can see like what we do as a group, but then I'm going to start doing it where people in the mentorship can log on and then they can get to the webinars and stuff. Yeah, a bit like Don's. So that'll be good fun. Some guy in Malaysia is working on that now, which is nice. He's giving me the first kind of script that I'm going to go through today. But yeah, I think I'm going to maybe do it into a kind of a course thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Bro, gonna come back donned up. Well, yeah, I just feel like I need more people around me. You know, like the amount of times like some people on Instagram will like we'll just go, oh, can we have a chat? I think I can grow your company or whatever, grow your thing. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like I just like talking to people and having different perspectives of things is fun. And like, you know, they're like, oh, like how many people are in your business? Like, you know, like who does everything? Who does the admin? Who does the webinars? Who does the things? And I'm like, me, only me. And they're like, what? I go, yeah, it's just me, bro. Okay, guys, I did actually triple lot that one. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like I want more people on board, you know, to do things. Make my day a little bit easier. Good morning, can you have a look at GU, please? Oh, just send me a chart, my man. Yeah, people in the Discord, make sure to send me some charts as well. I'll take a look at them. Make sure to put some charts for the stream in there. But yeah, last week was okay. I did a little bit of a boo-boo trade on Friday. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, last Friday they took me to this karaoke bar for my birthday, and it was hilarious, man. I was singing. I lost my voice. It was good fun. I kind of forgot it was my birthday, and I knew that, and I forgot like all about that. And I'm like, oh, it's birthday. They were buying me drinks and shit. Oh. Can't really say no to my birthday, you know. Right. First thing on the list today is, yeah, I need to change that night bot saying I'm 22 years old, because I'm not. I'm 23. No. 23. 23. My mum and dad were right. After the age of 18, that shit just goes quick as hell. I'm glad they warned me though for that. But like, Max, when it hits 18, bro, life just goes quick. Life just flies. It does not stop. Okay, screw this. So yeah, I was speaking to my granddad. So my granddad has Asperger's, which is like a form of autism, where like, you know, he can kind of speak about the things he's interested in and not care if the other person enjoys it or not. Obviously, when I speak to him, it's good because it's like it's about physics and like hydraulics and stuff. So I kind of like that stuff. But it's a great chat. Great chat. I'm 24 with triplets and 6 dogs. Wait, what? Are you actually? Wow, triplets and 6 dogs. No, of course not. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah, night bot, and then I need to go and review the website. Max, what's the percentage for this month? Oh, I'll have to see. Still not much, my man. But yeah, it's been fucking wild this month. Yeah, 1.09. Let me go onto that actually here. It's funny because it's like you know, it's such a small game. I know some motherfuckers last week made 8% off my shit, so it's all good. Yeah, last week was I'd say one of the hardest weeks. I told you to take the month off. Well, I would have if I knew I was gonna have the shit to the first half of it. God dang. Yeah, last week was wild. Yeah, last week was yeah. If you took the same trade as me and also got wicked out in both them times and you guys survived that, nice. Yeah, last week I could have made around about 8% if God was on my side, but I only made like 0.8. Whatever. I ended like 8 pips overall after a few losses. Yeah. I just took a load of trades that ran 100 pips, but I got worked out by 1 pip. How to get verified in Discord. Go to the server rules and click the tick after you've read it. Are you religious, Max? No, I'm not. I'm not. That's literally what me and my granddad were speaking about yesterday as well. He's not either. No, I'm not religious. But I can see how it helps a lot of people. I can see how it gives people clarity, gives people, you know, I like it, you know. I'm not against it. I like how it's there. I think it's good for people. But I can't. Some things I can't justify with it. I'm not, but I so wish I was and believed it. What's the reason why you're not though? Because there's normally quite a big reason why you're not. My main one is, you know, I don't think there should be, you know, when I see like a baby that's just been brought into the world that has like fucking bone cancer, it's like, oh god, that was a bit rough, mate. Come on, like that's a bit damn rough. It just makes sense. Yeah, it's like, bro, really? That's like that's the only thing. Max wants sex before marriage. Max, how would you suggest that we enjoy our time whilst we are young, but time that goes so quick? How would you suggest that we enjoy our time? Do things that you enjoy. And I actually think making good mates, like making really, really good mates, is so, so important. Making, yeah, like, for example, like I met, when I joined this building, I met someone in here, called Leo. He's literally my next door neighbor now, and me and him getting like a house on fire. He's so refreshing, you know. He's like the first person that's like said to me, oh, you know, I really enjoy your personality. He said, because he said to me like, oh, like, how do you like talk in front of a camera? Like, how do you do that? I go, I don't know, I just do it. Like, I don't really get, you know, I just don't really care. But he goes, yeah, you're the exact same person in person than you are on the stories and stuff. You know, you're just a bit mad. He said that you'd absolutely hate corporate work. He said that you'd despise it because it's just not you. Leo needs his head checked. Yeah, I'm just a bit loose at the ends, you know. I've always been like that. I've just always been a bit wild, loose cannon. Like even like little things I don't even think about the way, like, no, like for example, right, if I buy a takeaway downstairs, right, my thing is I'm gonna go get that takeaway and I'm gonna look for something to put on which is near me. If it's a dressing gown with fucking love hearts on it, or I don't know, like Caitlin's fucking pants from, you know, here, like nightgown pants, I'll fucking whack them on. All I'm doing is going downstairs and I'll happily walk around the whole building in the weirdest gear. I just don't give a shit. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I enjoy it. Imagine you're a FX broker for your company and you're sitting there like, push you fucking prick. Max had to reword wearing his good. Well, I didn't mean like her actual like fucking like thong pants. I meant like her like trouser things. Yeah, I've just never really cared about stuff like that. I don't get worked up on the small stuff. So yeah, looking like this, gold came to the highs, rejected. It's still in this range, right? Just consolidating. So we can write here, consolidating. Shit is just ranging. But yeah, how would you suggest that you enjoy your time whilst you're young? By doing things. Going places, making, like, if you've not seen recently, man, I've been everywhere. I've not, like this weekend, I think, and maybe last weekend is the first 2 weeks I've had in like 4 months where I haven't actually done much. Like, I've just been at home, so I've made the most out of it. But obviously that comes from if you have any money or not. If you don't have any money, then you're pretty goose with that. So that also comes with it. Yeah, you can really see a little bit of an M there with the resistance. Yeah. So yeah, the last M that I took on Friday, yeah, instantly when I was in, I was like, oh, this could be a bit rough. I even said it as well before, it could be the retest. I don't know why, I just took an M at support. That's all that happened. Anywho. Max, didn't you find it awkward when making mates, such as like when it comes to like finances, because most young people don't work in a restaurant? Well, no, because I don't pick my mates based on their wealth. You know, I pick my mates on what and what they and who they are, and you know. And also remember, you need to remember, a lot of my mates, I mean, obviously I've got new mates now in the building, but a lot of my mates are from uni, like, you know, my boys, which are coming on the weekend, which will be very, very fun. I'm excited for that. But yeah, like, nah, you don't, you know, even if I've made, like, you know, so some people in the building will obviously make a lot less than me, some people make more than me, you know, I don't care, like, and I don't think they care either. I wouldn't, oh, I'm not hanging around you because you can't go to a nice restaurant and I can't. Like, nah, I'm not like that. Yeah, find mates that you really enjoy being with, you have good conversations with, you know, it's... And also, you know, another thing as well is find people that make you a better person. Try not to be, and I know it's hard, but try and find people that are not maybe being, not negative on you, but maybe doing things that are negative. For example, I do have a group of mates that just go out and all I do with them is drink, and we get plastered. That's the only thing we do, which sucks. So I've been discussing them on doing other things than that, because it does weigh down, to be honest. No, yes, man. Yeah. But especially lads, it is hard, like, you know, especially the English culture, you know, it's just like, oh, let's go drinking, but man, like, it's not good for your mental health, really. Gotta do other stuff. So a lot of, like, me and the boys would, like, go places, you know, we went to Alton Towers, went to, like, the armories, got, like, museums and stuff. Why is this not classed as an M on gold? I suppose it is. It's just, I don't know, I don't like this range. I think we can pop out of it. I don't see it as a big... I don't see it as a big resistance either, to be honest. And I know there is one, but I don't know. I'm not liking this zone at the moment. I need to find direction, really. And from what I can see right now is that we're stepping up, right? Okay, so all we need to do is break this high and push up, and then this M's completely eradicated, and we're fucked. Kind of the same thing as what I did on Friday. Yeah, I took a sell there when I shouldn't have. So overall, we're kind of stepping up right now. I need to break this low, and then we're changing direction. When me and my boyfriend decided to stop drinking, we lost a lot of our mates at the time. That tells you a lot about British culture. Yeah, it's true. It's very, very true. Would you recommend people to go to uni for the vibes instead of the degree? Yes. Well, not just the thing, like, you know, do something that makes sense, do something that you enjoy. But yeah, I think going to uni but it depends what you do. For example, I know a lot of people that sat in their room all day, didn't make any effort to go find people or meet people, and they had a shit time. And they'll happily complain about how shit uni was and how a waste of time it is, because they didn't do anything and didn't meet anyone. So yeah, because every single weekend you went home, you only talked to the mates that you already had at school. You didn't make any effort to find new mates. Of course it was shit. So you got to do it properly, man. When you go to uni, you got to go to your mates at home, right? I'm going to uni. I barely spoke to my mates at home at uni, but neither did they. You know, they're meeting new friends, you know, doing their new things. But yeah, man, I've met people at uni that I'll be friends with forever. Like all my boys. What I mean by my boys is that I live with like 7 lads in third year, and we just mingled very well. We were like 7 musketeers. Well, not 7 of us. Like, I'd say 5 of us were proper mates. The other 2 were outcasts. Fucked each other. You can make vibes another way spending 30k, yeah. But the 30k it kind of gets, it's alright. Like, it's... The good thing is it keeps the doors open. It gives you clarity, you know? Like, when I finished uni and was doing my trading thing, you know, I was chilling, but there was no pressure on the trading thing. Why? Because I had a job. Sorry, because I had a degree. If I didn't have a degree... If I didn't have a degree, right, this is huge. And think about this in terms of the industry, right? Think of the people in the industry. I'm not naming no names, but if I didn't have a degree, I'd 100% be pushing every single thing I had because that's all I have. But I don't. I've got a degree. I know how to do a lot of things now. I can, you know, my skill set's quite wide. But if I didn't go to uni and didn't have a master's degree behind me, don't you worry, I'll be streaming every day, I'll be posting content every day, I'll be like, yes guys, please join, blah, blah, blah. But I don't give a fuck, you know, I'm chilling. As long as people are learning from me and I'm having a good time, that's great. But I do know, if I get bored of trading, I can happily sack it off in 3 months' time and do a corporate job or work in finance. And that's the clarity you have. And that's why I always say to people, the trading stuff, just like, you know, dropping out and going, no, I'm going to do trading full time, is stupid. It gives you pressure. I never had any pressure to do it because I already had a degree, so it keeps the doors open. That's what I'd say. Obviously, if you haven't been, and it's not, I'm not putting you down for it. You know, always ways to make money, but I'm saying it gives you the relaxed clarity. Smoking never done your work, and I didn't have the drive at the time. Work, yeah, exactly. I also wanted to do well as well for like my dad. You know, like he, you know. I knew that I needed to get the paper for my dad. That's also happened to a couple of my mates as well, who are quite successful. You know, they went to uni, didn't really want to do it, but they got it done because of their parents, you know. Having options gives a nice mental comfort. Exactly, man. Just keep the doors open. Exactly. 100%. A grand a day trading or a grand a day in a corporate job, it'll hard to go to that 9 to 5. Yeah, but it's also not about money. It's also not about money, man. Like, you know, it depends what you want. Oh, look at this rejection on Goldie. Beautiful. So that would have worked, but as I say, I didn't like how it was stepping up. It wasn't at the support though, so it was all right for people who wanted to get in. Max, why did you get into trading originally? Was it for more freedom? No, it was actually nothing about any of that. I was just interested in it. Since the age of like 12, I was like, whoa, what's these charts, man? I was trading Apple stock when I was like fucking 12. And so was my dad. Like, my dad was into it. So it's just something that we bond over. Max, I thought you'd quit the vapes. This is a vape from my night out on Friday. Or whatever day I went on, night out, Thursday or whatever. So I'm not gonna throw it in the bin. I'm not gonna waste it. God, that'd be haram. Would you say the course leads you? Sorry, would you say the course you do leads to the friends you make, such as health and social degrees, hello buddies, etc. Yeah, like, you know, one of my closest mates I met on my course, but he also but he was also my flatmate as well. But no, I met people on my course, I'd say. Actually, thinking about it, I don't really speak to many of them anymore on my course anymore. But it's mainly the ones you live with, you know, like when you live with people in second and third year, like that's the vibes, because you're with them all day. Especially, you need to remember, it was COVID when I did it, so we literally had only ourselves. All we had was ourselves, Uber Eats, and weed. So you had to mingle, because there was fuck all else to do, because everything was closed. So that kind of made us closer as well, I think, because we all just smoked. What a mood, yeah, man. Imagine that, right? We had a massive house as well. The house was huge. It was like a fucking mansion. We had a cleaner that came every Wednesday, so they cleaned the house for us, and we just smoked upstairs in Louis' room all day, all night. Not all day, obviously. We did our work and then we just smoked, but and yeah, that was COVID for us. It was great fun. Some hilarious memories there. You still in school? You graduated? I graduated. Yeah. Can I improve my skills in trading by focusing only on one pair and trade only on only one session? Now I'm trading GJ. Is this a good pair that I might focus on? Yeah. Yeah, I think GJ overall is quite a simple pair, especially with clean zones and direction. Yeah. You know, my win rate on GJ is like 75%. I think, yeah, 75%, 30% nearly gained already. Yeah, it's simple. It does range quite a lot though, especially in recent times. But last week was good. Yeah, I think if you focus on one pair and didn't take it, you need to remember, right? You're only really, I mean, you know, if you make 10% a month, that's great. Obviously, I want a bit more now. I'm kind of sick of 10% now, but a 10% is a great month, right? That's a great trader. That's only, you know, 5-6 trades risking like 1.4%. So you can only have to take 5-6 trades if you just ace the right ones in the month, you know. You've got 20-something days in the month. So when it doesn't look amazing, just sack it off. And when the day looks great, then trigger away. So this gold's coming down now. Yeah, stops are going to be quite large. How's it 15? Could maybe use 15. There's a little bit of support there, which is made. So look at the 4 hour now. Made a top wick. It's flipped. Going to be breaking the previous low again. The daily's got no bottom wick. So yeah, we'll see how this closes in 7 minutes time. I'm really surprised gold's going down. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this shit would be rocketing with this Russian news, but clearly no one cares about them. Clearly no one gives a toss. $19.21 be. So, you know, I'm just looking at where potentially could I get gold to push to, you know, where would I want it to go to? Well, look at what happened before. We pushed down quickly here to this support there. We pushed up quickly here, down quickly here to this little resistance. So you can see here, just at logic and obvious logic, my first kind of target is going to be around here, 19.21. If we break below that, then obviously you can maybe get to here because this is the next support. Obviously there's a minor one there as well, but for the most part, this is the area I want to take advantage of, right? Because we push quite quickly there. Are you worried with entering on a 30-minute candle when we know there is usually we're going into drawdown? Well, if you're worried about that, just wait for the top wick. If you're worried about drawdown and you want the drive, just wait until they have a top wick. Yeah, you'll miss a couple of moves because it'll just push without you, but you won't have the anxiety or the stress of drawdown if you didn't want it. You know? Remember in COVID when people were banging pots and pans for the NHS? Yes, I remember that. Yay, banging pots for the NHS, but we won't give them a pay rise. Yay. Fucking pricks. I was mad that. So we'll see. how we can come across here. But yeah, it's interesting that Asian session didn't really move that much. Obviously, I had a little bit of a push up, but not the biggest. Let's take a look and see who else is streaming. We'll see Dr. Dollar. Dr. Dollar. Let's give this guy a like.
If it waits for us, chat.
Dr. Dollar in the house. I remember when Dollar messaged, he reached out to me. He was like, oh, you know, he's asking me like other stuff. He goes, oh, you should grow this, you should do this. You know, he's always very much on it at the start. He's a great grafter, you know, he grafts a lot. There's King Abe as well. Shout out to my London homies, man. Spread the love. If gold closes below, would you wait for a top wick or just enter immediately? Yeah, I'll hopefully wait for a top wick. Yeah, I'll like for a little top wick and then I'll have like a sell stop on the break of the low. Yeah. So you can see 4 hour now is bearish, breaking the low of the previous again. Closing in 3 minutes time. So obviously you've got to analyze and go, right, where do I want my stops? I could use maybe previous 30 minute. That's 36 pips for a 33 pip gain. You could look to take that. If you want to be a bit more aggressive, you could use the 15. We'll see. We'll see. What do you guys fancy using? So obviously the downside of using the smaller one is obviously the probability of it working out is less because it don't give it as much room, but the R to R is much better. So we'll have to see how far this closes down, you know. But again, it's still at support. This could still react off. I want a nice strong closure below. Probably Asian lows would be nice, to be honest. So yeah. Oh great, it's just deleting my fucking thing. It's been doing that a lot recently. I've written the signal and then Telegram just deletes it. For fuck's sake. I write it again. Are we getting into anything? Potentially. If you close below. I'll try this on. Max, you care about no top wick? What, on the 15 here? There's a little one, but no, I'm not too asked about it. Could get into suit. Ben, what the fuck? $15 stops. Yeah, I still want this closure to be much stronger than this, to be honest with you. I want this closure to be like this. How did you mark those daily flips? What will happen when price reaches them? It just shows me the direction of, you know, so I can see the daily right now is bullish, the 4 hours bearish, just flip bearish. Just shows me, I can see the higher time frames and the lower time frames here. Yes, sir. Down, down, down. Closing no fucking bottom wick. So closing no bottom wick. Low lot of volume. So the issue you have with no bottom wick is that the top wick can be quite aggressive. So I'm going to wait for a big top wick here. Because it's got no zone to push through. No trade for me, no bottom wick. Fair enough, yeah. I see that, I see that. And that's been June for you. That shit just runs. But it's okay, it's still got a lot of time. It's got a lot of time to come back up. If it runs without me, that's fine, whatever. Whatever. Max, recently have been saying you're taking trades with no top wick, no bottom wick. Can tip us when to enter without top wick or bottom wick? Yeah, if you go back onto the Sims, if you go in Sims, when there's one with no top wick or no bottom wick, what tends to happen is the top wick can be more aggressive. So that's what I was waiting for here, big top wick. Obviously, you just pushed here. Good stuff. Wow, amazing. So, I mean, there's a little bit of a minor support here, minor resistance. You know, if you got into this trade, your stop loss would have been 20 pips. You're up like 10 now, 11 now. No top wick on there. I'd go break even here. If it pushes, you're going to get a nice little trade. If it comes back to your entry, the top wick can be quite aggressive. So I'd probably be break even here, to be honest. So yeah, if you got in here somehow, maybe on the break of the low, you just went for it. Stop loss would be above there on the 15. Up around about 12 pips. Obviously, you want to 1921. I'd go stop loss to break even here. Risk-free trade. If it pushes, great, you're going to get a nice trade. If not, you'll get break even. There's actually, there's a gap as well. That's nice. Look here. There's a gap. Yeah, that's nice. So normally gaps get filled at the start of the day. So that's promising for people that are in. See how that pushes. Good morning, everyone. Have a great week. You too, my man. You too. Do 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 do. But yeah, there is a little bit of a minor support there. And also, again, as I say, the 50% mark is normally where you want to go break even. I know I've said that a lot recently and we've been wicked out by 1 pip, but yeah, you're up there like 11, 12 pips. Your stop loss is 20 something. I'd be break even. Are you bullish or bearish considering Friday's bullish closure? I'm still bearish on gold, yeah. Still bearish. Did anyone in the Zoom get into that? Or did you get into a different way? Yeah, there would have been nice, eh? We worked a treat. I'm not in. Closing no bottom wick is always a little bit scary. I always want to give it a bit more time to give me a top wick and then the drive. But yeah, like stuff like that that's just all from Sims. You know, look at the Sims, look at where they close a no top wick or bottom wick, and yeah. Max, how long do IC market withdrawals usually take? If you withdraw on today, it should come tomorrow morning. It's normally like a day because it's in Australia. It takes time. Yeah, normally next day. If a top wick was made now, nah, because we just tapped. I wanted fish to go to 25 and break the low. Yeah, because we tapped this minor support. I think that'll be the trade for me. What you could do is wait for another closure below 23 later on. I expect gold gonna retest 939 res before dropping to 1800. Yeah. Oh, I watched the podcast yesterday, the Joe Rogan one with Theo Von, the new one. Theo Von is hilarious. They get on really well, them two. Don't like what it is between 25 and 23. Yeah. A little bit of a resistance and a support. So quite a key level there. But that's the thing, right? Even if you're in a trade and you go, oh, I don't like the left, just go break even. If it runs, you know, you'll get a nice trade. But if it doesn't and it holds support here and rejects, you know, there's no worry. You've already tried the trade. And I know recently I've been pissed off with the break evens, mainly for the fact that it's tapped me out by 1 pip and ran 200 pips after. Like, that's fair enough. But for the most part, break evens give you a risk-free trade. It takes the stress off. If you think about trading overall, what trades do you want to be in? You want to be trading that have 0 drawdown and you don't have to risk any money on. So, you know. Would you still be in this? Yeah, you should be. It depends on how you got in, to be fair. But yeah, you should still be in this. Where's Elohe and Kiko today? Boys are sleeping. Busy weekend.
I'm here, bro.
Oh, you're here. You have a nice weekend, brother?
Yeah, but it's still in the weekend.
You're still what?
In the weekend.
Are you hungover?
Yeah, I can't communicate. Too much, bro. Too much.
You bad boy.
Feeling like a walking dead.
I like to walk it dead. If we go structure here, we can get set up. So yeah, I mean, obviously this zone below is still pretty big. So yeah, you can let it do its thing. Maybe retest, then close bearish again, and then get the next push. But this may still continue here. Again, though, you know, if this runs out without me, that's fine. I wanted more of a top wick, so it's not the trade for me to take.
But I like that trade.
Yeah, nice. It is funny though how it just closes literally the second before, and then gives that little initial push. Yeah, this last candle just ripped. Nice.
How's your weekend, Max?
Yeah, it was nice, man. Nice and chill, relaxing. Played some golf. I went out one of the nights, which was a bit rough.
Did you see the other day they started descending golf?
You what?
Yeah, I sent you on Instagram, I think so.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay.
You took a
I
goal?
sent you a little clip of golf.
Oh, yeah.
Porsche.
Oh, yeah.
One hit only.
Yeah. Ah, that's a cute cat. That's a nice cat.
Yeah, that one's sick one.
That's a soft cat. That is a beautiful cat. God dang. Why did you enter that trade without a bottom wick? I didn't enter it, bro. I'm just showing you if you're in it how you would have managed it. I didn't enter. I wanted more of a top wick.
Last Friday, gold play like a sick man.
Yeah, I took definitely the wrong trade on Friday. Yeah. W formation and GG closed above. Note down somewhere paper trade. Yeah.
So fucking hot here.
Yeah, it's hot here, bro.
Yeah, it's
Too hot.
Oh my god, man, like a sauna all day.
Yeah. Mine yesterday, man. I couldn't focus. I was so hot. I had to leave the desk. Just the houses in the UK are meant to hold in heat, so they're just so hot. They are roasting. Would you take 50-minute closes level or wait for London Open at this point? Yeah, I'll wait a little bit longer. I'd say now, you know, what you could do is just do this. Wait for maybe a closure below 9:23, maybe at 8 o'clock, yeah.
Ah, but he goes down, bro.
Yeah, and this hourly could close below and then you get the drive at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'd probably wait for 8 o'clock now. See if we can get a little bit of a pullback and then push back down. That's what I'd want. That would be great. 36 likes, guys. Make sure you like the stream on this beautiful Monday morning. It's Monday again. So yeah, I'll wait until 8 o'clock now and see how that closes. We will see. You got any pets? No, not here, unfortunately. Not allowed pets here, but if I could, yeah, I'd probably have a dog right now. To be honest. GJ, yeah, GJ it's still much further away from what I want. I'll be interested below 182, 100. Are you in gold cells? No. Paper trade, man. Just, yeah, we were going to get in, but I wanted more of a top wick here than the drive, because the candle had no bottom wick. Max, what would you advise I spend my trading profits on as I just started becoming profitable? Buying some real estate. Where would your stop loss be? Stop loss would have been this 50-minute high here, 1926.1. Yes, sir. But realistically, if you look to the left-hand side, I expect, you know, you see here we wicked up to them levels, so I expect we're probably going to wick back up to this level, then maybe close bearish below and then get the drive. That's what I'll get into. Everyone's saying GJ. I don't know where you guys are saying GJ for all. It's just it's choppy, but it's still above. Look at the 4 hour. Look at the 4 hour. Look at the price. Price is broken above this level, and now we're just trading above, right? We're still tapping this resistance. This could act as support, so I wouldn't look for sells yet, GJ, personally, but whatever floats your boat, whatever you see, I'd want it back in the zone. Yeah, in terms of news today, yeah, we're all right. 9:15, some members speaking, but nothing really that important. This whole week's not really bad with news, I don't think. Treat yourself with your first payout and then consecutive ones invest at least 50%. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, your first payout, spend. Because, you know, when you actually have the cash in your hand and you're actually spending it from your trading, you're like, this is sick. I want to do this more often. So when you feel the money that you've actually made on it, it means, like, you know, would you want to over risk? Would you want to put your profits in jeopardy for that week? Probably not, because you want to go. You want to make your money. Yeah, very, very true. Actually, that's very true. So yeah, the first money you make, I'd say, yeah, spend it on, you know, something that you like, something that you'll remember. because it'll keep you kind of focused to go, right, I can't, you know, this is not just a little game I'm playing and it's going up and down and it's motions. It's like, you know, this is real money I could spend stuff on. And it means that you'll be thinking more about the trades you need to take than the ones that you want to take. You know, the ones you need will be because they're high probability of making you money, and that's all you care about. So the 50-minute close goes bearish again, still not below that little level though. So yeah, I'll be looking for sells below now. I'm gonna take this off just so people are getting confused, but I think sells below 1923.3. And hopefully we get a top wick on the new hourly. And then on the new hourly, it should do something like this. That's what it did previously. Push all the way down here. At least 1921. Yeah, exactly. The only issue is just your R to R could be a little bit off there. You might have to hold it a little bit longer. Get to maybe 1919. That's maybe your only issue. But realistically, when it pushed down before, it tapped 1919.2 there. So you can maybe look to take the TP to like there. And just go break even there. Oh, the daily flip's a little bit higher up. Yeah, previous 30. I don't know, I'd have to see. I don't really trust that stop there though, to be honest. Especially when the last kind of like top wick, so we'll see. I hope the hourly makes a bit of a bigger one, to be honest. Thank you very much for subscribing, EA. EA Sports. So now we're in the gap territory, so this could fill here. Hopefully it doesn't fill before we get in. 41 likes, guys. That's 874 of you here. Make sure to like the stream up. Let's try and get to 200 likes, even though there's only 180 people here. No, Goldie, you're going. Would you still be in? If you got in right there, ooh. You might have got stopped out of break even there. You know, on this wick up here, you might have got a break even there. It might have been a 1 pip break even again. They've been coming out fire in June. Yeah, put my stop loss in 1 pip and profit is made me lose about 6% this month. So much quiet without the Portuguese guy on Zoom. He's here, he's just hungover. And Kiko's not here as well. Kiko's not here. A few musketeers aren't talking. Jason's been on recently as well. I like hearing Jason's voice again. The proper South African. You see, GJ, it's still ranging in this area. I don't like GJ at all. Nasty. It's nasty. Yeah, likes this little support we can see here on the 15. So again, like, you know, you can see on the 30 minute, it looks very, very clean. You know, it's nice. And it is, you know, especially in the hourly and the 30. But 15, it gives you a little bit more detail to go, yeah, there's a little bit of minor support here, which could cause a little bit of issues. And that's what it's doing right now. Right, I think this goalie's going to do it now. Push. Fill that gap. Fill the gap.
You take that one?
Nah, bro. I wanted to get in on there, but this motherfucker just ran. No top work, really. Made a little tiny one, but then pushed straight away. It's okay, it's a Monday morning. No rush. Right, but 2 minutes I'll go say morning to Caitlin because she normally comes in to say bye to work at 8 o'clock and we may have a trade. So it'll be 2 minutes. Forgot she's not at work today because she's going on holiday. She took it off. Might be a fake out on GJ. I don't know why you guys just finding closures here. This is nasty, man. I would really avoid GJ right now. I think you're thinking like this. It closed below there and it's faking out back into the zone, but all I can see is that we're ranging from there to there. I'm out. TP hit perfectly. 1922.2. Very nice. Well done. Is it because of this here? A little bit of a target there, I suppose. Yeah. Oh. How much is this pushed down? Would you have got 1-to-1 yet? No. So it hasn't moved a lot. Really. Yet, anyway. Slow morning? Yeah, it's been pretty slow. I'm quite surprised. I expected it to be quite a wild one. Yeah.
What do you think about gold this week?
I still think it's bearish, bro.
What do you think? Did he go back up again?
I think sells. I think it's going to get down to 1900, I think, this week. 1900. Because the dailies are still below this zone it's just broken out of. This is a very, very strong support, so yeah, I think we're still pretty bearish. My only issue is that, yeah, I'm getting in much lower than I'd really wanted. I want to get in there. So it's you know, much lower. And the zone actually to 21 is getting a little small. So we'll wait. It could also still swoop. You need to remember, at the moment, we still are kind of stepping up. So we'll see. I'm not too bothered. You know, we still are stepping up. So 3 minutes left for this hourly to close, 30 minutes to close, 50 minutes to close. Let's see what candle it gives us. Better to wait for structure now, really. Yeah, just some sort of direction, you know, and also volume. It's pretty slow. Would you take this off the hourly if you get a steep top wick? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the top wick is again. Bitcoin looking promising. Oh, he pushing again. Yeah, we're having 25 to 30 pretty quick. Look at this, making higher highs, higher lows, starting to gain some traction. Oh, and the weekly closed above, did it? Very nice. So yeah, I don't trust this support, this stop. I like my stops in the logical place as well as just obviously previous high. For example, here, you know, this is the zone that we were in. I would love my stop. If you know, I'm taking a sell, I want my stop above the zone. Really, this is obviously below it, like next to it in the support. So it's not the easiest stop, to be honest with you. So just putting these little things together, making it go right, is it actually worth it? When actually I wanted to get in like there, 1924, and I would have already been, you know, break even, whatever. You know, it's closing in 50 seconds time. How is today looking? Oh, it's looking nice. Let me open this up. Until it gets disgustingly hot. So like, oh, it's quite cool outside. Nice. That will change very shortly. Yeah, I think this is one of the ones where I think it's too hard to get in. I think I'd rather miss this one than try and get in maybe a bit too aggressively. These have tend to be the trades that recently have been maybe a little bit harder to get in, and sometimes don't play out the way I want to, because the real move was there. Okay, so new hourly's just opened. The hourly closed obviously bearish below. 50-minute did as well. 30-minute did. Good luck, people are going for it. Good morning. I'm still in gold since Friday last week for sales and moving again. again. Very nice. Well done. You also need to think as well, like on the 5 here, we haven't retested this level we're just broken out of, so your stop loss isn't safe either, so yeah, it's a hard one. Also, your stop here is so tight, man. There's not enough room. Yeah. No good for me. No good for me. Well, anyone see Glastonbury? Anyone go to Glastonbury? Is it still on now or finished? Oh wow, look at this. Oh, a deal was reached. You don't like this closure, Max? I've just spoke about it. Yeah, I don't really. I like the closure, but I don't like the stop. And I'd want to get in. I wanted to get in much higher up. I wanted to get in at 1924. Getting in at 1922.5 when all I want is the drive to 1921.2. It's getting very short. It's getting very small zone. With gold, you know, I want a zone to trade in that's like 20, 30 pips, right? This is getting quite small, this zone. Yeah, it's like 14, 13. And the stop isn't safe. So, fuck this. Now what you could do is wait for this candle to come up, tap the level, then reflip and break the low. Then you can maybe get in. Because it's just retesting, then rejecting, then breaking the low, then pushing. So that could be an option. Because that would just be the hourly coming to retest back at this zone. So yeah, we'll watch this hourly, see how it deals with coming back up here. If it starts rejecting hard and breaks that low, then you can maybe get the drive. You've been wanting. Any thoughts on GJW? I just think the zone's too choppy, brother. But yeah, I can see one. I just don't like GJ. I think the price action is too bad. To be honest with you. Sell stop on the break of the previous hourly lows in gold. So what would the difference be? Yeah. I think that could be realistic now. So it'd be 19.2 is where you get a decent RTR. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have a sell stop, guys, on the break of the previous hourly low, because now we've made the top wick. I think if we break that low, we've got a gap as well to fill. Stop loss is going to be previous 30, which would be there now, which is 19 pips. Obviously, I'll be break even towards 21, but I expect the drive to at least, 19, 19.2. Now, when will I delete? If we start obviously just pushing all the way up to, here, but still, I still wouldn't mind the reflip and the break of the low, so we'll see. Sorry, this is TP1. And TP2 would be at this level here, which is like 16.5. So yeah, my sell stop is 1922.14. Nothing, boy. GJ doing nothing. If it breaks that high, I'm not really too asked because the last candle didn't make much of a top wick, so I'd still let this play on. Unless we get back above, 1925, then I'll be like, yeah, it's fair, I'm going to leave this. Because if you look at the hourly, where would you want the hourly to go retest? Well, we've broken below here. So a retest there, then a reflip and a break would make sense for me. So I'll only start looking at, like, taking this off if we start getting back above here. Okay. Right, I'm going to be 2 minutes. Just going to quickly go to the toilet. But yeah. So as you can see now, guys, we've pushed up. We've pushed past my little zone that I wanted to react off, so I'm going to delete my sell stop now. Okay? Looks like maybe a little bit of a fake out. And there we go. That's why you wait for a top wick. I'm gonna take my horse back into the zone. Swoop the Asian lows, pushed up, still bullish. So yeah, interesting. Who's looking for buys then? How would you get into the buys? Are you still looking for maybe buys with 1927 above support? It's a hard one, you know, because overall we're looking quite bearish, but in recent times, you know, the 4 hours bullish, the daily's bullish, so it's kind of hard to see. But we'll watch these candles. I'll delete if the 15 closes back in the range. That's true. I can always add it back on, you know. Yeah, that M there worked very nicely. Ooh, look at GJ. Gonna go retest that M again. Yeah, me too, Andrew. I think that range is a little bit hard. Was there a little bit of a W? There actually was a little bit of a W there, but it was kind of below support, so I wouldn't be happy to take that. I'm waiting for BOG to do some manipulation sooner or later. Japan Finance Minister Suzuki says will respond and FX moves are excessive. Ooh. Damn. Really need to learn to hold my trades. The way to do that is to leave a runner on. Leave a runner on, see if it works out. If it doesn't work, so leave a tiny runner on at the start, and then document on your journal which ones run and which ones don't. What's the probabilities that one runs? What is the probability that one does run? And then you'll start to have a bit of a more confidence going, right, I know these ones run, therefore I'm going to leave 20% running, or I'm going to leave the full position running in these certain outcomes, you know. For example, a lot of the trades that I'll normally run now is definitely 5-minute M and W's on gold, because they all run really well. But I've done that from going at sims and actually just taking trades off of it too early. And then if you look from last month, look at these trades that I held on now. 58 pip runner, 86 pip runner, 81 pip runner. Yeah, it was good. Do you know Rhodium FX? No. Rhodium FX. That sounds like Rhodium sounds like Imodium, which I've been used to in this month. Sounds like a pest control. Riding on a tractor, you don't need my baby. I can't stay awake to trade it. Nice. Come on, fix smashing it. That's what I like to see, man. So yeah, a little bit of a, I would say not a harder morning, but just in terms of direction, maybe a little bit too hard. But that's fine, you know. You got a lot of days left of the week, of the month. How are people doing in June? People in the chat, put on the chat. How are you guys doing in the month in the month of June? How are people doing? 8%, very nice, Dragos. 15%, beautiful. I wonder where Kiko is today. He's skiving. He's skiving. How are the spreads looking today as well? I always like checking the spreads. How are the spreads looking? Oh! Shows quite a lack of volume there on Goldie. Look at that. Look at those spreads today. Damn! Look at that gold spread. Damn! 0.5, 0.4, 0.3. Okay. GJ 1 pip. Gold literally 0.02 pips. Nothing. So if you guys are wanting the broker with the absolute gorgeous spreads, make sure to go join Icy Markets. I'll put the link. When was the last time you had a negative month? If you have with this strat, not this year, not last year. Always be positive. In terms of the trades, I think maybe one with commission. In recent times, I can think, but for the most part, not. How do you read spreads in MT5? You go to View and then Market Watch. View, Market Watch, and then it brings this up. So yeah, compare your spreads. If you guys aren't in Canada or the US, then you should be using IC Markets. And if you use my link there, that helps me out significantly for supporting me. So yeah. Is that raw trading? Yeah, raw spreads. Is it in bid or ask? What? It's the spread. Oh, mate, I might have to add it on. Yeah, go right click it and then go to. Oh, how do you do it? Yeah, column. Go to column, and then click on spread. Then it should bring a column up with all the spreads. So yeah, but like when news comes out, we always check the spreads, because obviously the bigger the spreads, the more slippage and all this kind of stuff. Actually, yeah, I've got that video of Elohe over here taking that news on GJ. I've tried to upload it, but I'll have to only do it on the G drive because I filmed on OBS and it's like a 7 gig fucking file. What day was that? Yeah, when I make my yeah, what day is it? Thursday. When I make my kind of course thing, I'm gonna put that video of Elohe on. He goes, yeah, man, I fucking took a GJ. I took a fucking GJ trade. GJ news trade. Where was it? Yeah, it was here, I think. Is it all this one? Okay. So first things first, the reason she back.
Cause I don't listen you.
Because now when you look,
Cause I don't listen you.
Yeah, but Elohe, doesn't matter. How much percentage you up this week or last week or overall?
Bro, he don't take my stop.
Yeah, but he does the spread. That's the thing. He don't take my
Take
stuff.
2%.
He take 2% off you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a hit, man. It's a hit. It's gonna hurt. But that's why I was telling you. It's all fun and games, but when a news hits you the wrong way, it fucking hurts. But how much are you up overall still?
2,000.
2,000 exactly. You said you're up 7% or something.
Today, no. Anybody take by myself. Anybody
The politics, yeah. There's no point. It's just gonna.
is looking like a disgusting.
Yeah. That ping pong. But yeah, it's
You
good.
know, I
And then Elohe leaves because he's like, nah, suck this day off. GJ sucks my ass. But it's good to see someone, because obviously on YouTube and stuff, all you see is like the traders like, trading's so easy, blah, blah, blah. But you don't actually see, you know, when a news trade goes against you, and what's the feelings, what's the emotions, you know, it does hurt. So I think it's good to see. Wait, he lost 2%. Yeah, he lost 2%. But he only risked 1, I think. He lost 2 because the slippage, which is what I was trying to tell him. I was trying to.
But it's normal. I stay alive.
Exactly. But that's why I think if you go back like maybe like a week before, I said to Elohe, I said, do not trade the news, because no matter where your stop is, if price slips you, it can, you know. You may think you're only risking 1%, but if that shit slips you and you lose fucking 4, that's gonna hurt. And he found it out, eh?
Exactly, guys.
I thought he was trading 0.3. Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. It slipped him quite a bit. You saw that on Raja's stream too? Yeah, exactly. So, what I would say to people, and this is going to be in the webinar that I do this week, but if you're wanting to trade news and you're wanting a bit of fun with buy stop, sell stop, I actually think, to be honest with you, if you did the gold news, especially this month, I'd say overall this year, if you did buy stops, sell stops with gold this year, you'd be up by quite a significant amount. So it is actually profitable doing it with news, but I wouldn't do it on your normal account. I wouldn't do it on a funded account. I would have a separate account where you have a little bit of money in that you play with on news, and you could grow it up with news. But don't do it on your normal account or a funded account. It's just not worth it, man. What you could do, you know, if I had, let's say if I had a £10,000 account, that was my normal account, that I've tried really hard to grow and I'm doing well with it and stuff, I'd leave that alone. But I think, you know, if you could maybe put like £200 in another account and then risk like 20 or 30% on it. So kind of like over leverage it a little bit, and then you can play with the news and have a bit of fun with it. But I would never, yeah, do that. That's what I would do. So yeah, right now still consolidating in this range. Came back above. It's going to be closing in 5 minutes time. The 30-minute back above into the zone. And yeah, GJ's not really done much either, so it's been a little bit of a slower morning. No real direction yet. That's exactly what I do. I use an account I'm willing to lose. Yeah, exactly. Have a bit of fun with a smaller account, but don't do it with your big account. Because it can be painful. Oh, skin's getting bad again. So yeah. We just chilling today. I'm creased that. Elohe, you're still hungover. What were you drinking? Everything. Oh, I think he's gone. He's gone to go sleep. You're not looking for buys? Yeah. Maybe above. I don't like this traffic. I know it was before news, and I know the wicks, it's a little bit higher up. Maybe like there. Above this wick. Because then it's above this support. And the last time we've driven up. So you can maybe look above 1928.6 to go then continue to like 1934. I think that's what you could potentially look at. Brian, where did you close in this gold? You close here, 927. A little bit of a candle before push, break a structure. It's kind of a little order block there. I close at the moon. I click buy. Oh, Christian's getting his gym workout in. Very nice. Then he's gonna go slaughter gold in NY. Very nice. How long does it take you to catch these, Brian? They're pretty big as well. Look at that, that's fucking, they're huge. Also, people here that have messaged me, I'm gonna go through all the messages today. I've got loads on Instagram. I just haven't been doing it. I've been so busy this week, this June. That's a red Gurnard, bro. Used to get them in Dover. Ah, so you do get them in the UK. They look too colourful for UK. UK always have like fucking boring ash fish. Maybe I'm just wrong. So, nearly hourly celery. So, breaking the previous hourly high, it's normally a good sign to continuation. Yeah, the zone above's good. Hopefully, you get a nice new closure, then some retest, and maybe a celery up here. That'd be great. That would be great. GJ celery. Ah, GJ looks shit. It looks shit, man. gonna find some new lo-fi beats because I'm kind of sick of this one. I've used this one for like 8 months or something. Just because the other one's copyright, so. Gold looks clean if it goes above. Yes. It sure does. Oh, it's a bit cold outside, fucking hell. It's a bit cold. Beautiful strong candles, breaking the wick of Asian high with volume. May get a push here. Are you gonna push? The zone above is nice. It's a big zone. EJW. What? EJW? Where? This shit is just melting, bro. Ooh. Fuck, I should have looked at EJ. Ah, shit. This is a nice candle to go mirror. How big were the stops? 33. Zone's 35. Ah, fuck. EJ was nice. I need to look back at EJ. Yeah, EJ, you'd want to close you like below there. To go fill these candles, first TP would be like, yeah, down here. 155.840. That was very clean. So, tapped it, rejected. This is why we've got to wait for a closure, yeah? So that's why I always say never just take the break of the highs here. I know it looks good at the time because you're going so bullish, but if you just wait for the closure, you're going to get a much easier entry. Also, we've had already quite a big push up, you know, it's been 50, 60 pips. And what I've seen recently is that there's been an initial drive, and then we get like a closure above, and then it messes around for a while, and then it continues. So I've kind of slowed down in terms of like waiting for closure. I'd rather be a little bit patient with it. Damn. So there we go, EJ coming towards your target. Very nice, yeah, EJ was good there, fuck. Very nice, well done. Did anyone take EJ? Anyone get in? I would have probably got in that 15 closure there, below Asian lows. 35 pip stop, coming towards a 1-to-1. It's quite a big stop on EJ, to be fair. Normally much smaller.
Merci.
Hello.
Hello, my brother.
Good morning.
Morning.
Where have you been, lazy sod? You go to work?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at my clock, it was like 8:49.
Hmm.
I went to a party and I had these sweets that they have here in Holland.
Mhm.
So I had some sleep to catch up on, and
Mm.
slept for my alarm. Let's just say that. I bought a webcam. At least they bought me a webcam.
Oh, nice. Sorted you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe waiting on these gold buys
Yeah,
shortly.
I was watching it, but
Yeah,
I was looking for the gold sales first,
me too.
but I saw the volume was.
Yeah. Took EJ closed at 1-1 just before the massive push. Now I'm pissed. Just look at the candles, man. Just look at the left hand side. Gives you the confidence.
Oh, that's fucking nice.
Yeah, EJ was good, bro. Fuck. I need to start marking up EJ again. Starting to be some clean zones. It was rangy for ages though, but it's you know, when there is a clean zone like that, EJ works very well. Why didn't you take GJ? Because GJ didn't close below anything that I cared about. It just, yeah, it's nothing. I didn't like GJ.
Hey, what do you think buy gold right now?
Yeah, I think the buys and gold could come soon. This could just break now. There is a lot of volume, but the amount of times we've been kind of chilling for ages after a big push like this, I'm not too arsed about getting in too early. So wait. What are you waiting on for gold? Well, a closure above, then lower wicks, then flips, maybe a celery play, like maybe something like this.
Oh, was this a W on gold?
There was, yeah, there was the only issue for me is it was a little bit below support and I was looking for sells. But yeah, if I was thinking of the buys, yeah, the W was good. That's what Brian got in. Something like this, taking the buy above there, stop loss below, that's what I really want to have a look for. Yep. Yes, sir. Brian the Magician, yes. You can maybe look at a sell below, yeah, 182075 on GJ because we pushed down very quickly after that.
To be honest, yeah, I'm only taking the next 1 hour on gold for buys.
For what, Kiko?
I need to wait for this 1 hour candle to close on gold for buys. I'm not taking on the 15th.
Yeah.
I just
You don't like it.
the last 15 so often, man.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Recent times has been sometimes a bit of pain. But then also, as well, if this hourly closes above, the retest would be like there, which would be nice. Then, like that.
If you look at the 4 hour, it's like a celery play on the 4 hour.
Yeah.
Broke the low wick and then
Yeah.
weakened the high.
I've seen this happen a lot though, where we do push in every range here. We've been doing that a lot, and then I've been caught in the fucking range straight after this push. So I'm happy just waiting.
Fucking hell, Brian does not relax.
Yeah.
What is this? The 10?
He's been taking a lot of them trades where he just obviously, what I think,
takes-
Brian.
I believe gold go up again.
I think, Brian, if correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's you like in the continuation, we're always stepping up. You know, stepping up, so you're waiting for something here to give you that extra step up with volume as well, breaking the 30-minute high, coming back into the zone, swooping with the confidence that it's bullish, and just using the volume to get in. How quick do you go break even there, Brian? I bet you go break even pretty quick, like here, and just hope it drives. It wouldn't surprise me if he was break even like there. So that
Yeah, I think he's break even
straight away. Yeah.
Because if we're rejecting, right, you're expecting to keep pushing.
Yeah, you don't want it. I mean, especially in the hourly here, I was actually wanting for this candle to come up and then reflip and push. That's the retest. So yeah. Break and retest, then buy support once retracement. Yeah. Yeah, just break and retest.
But that's like his favorite trade, the sweep of Asian lows and then the back into the range.
Yeah.
This is normal. Go and go on, go back to the range, whatever he wants.
GJ celery. I think a lot of people took this celery here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like this zone from there to there, but nice with the volume.
Celery, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the zones are maybe a little bit, but it worked out. Stop losses. Also, it broke below, retested, so it was quite nice in terms of that as well. But nice. The EJ one was the trade today. Brian should have his own YouTube. He doesn't want to or need to.
I think he'll lose more money doing that.
Yeah, trust me.
Because I don't think he can really do his trading style and like call it out. Like,
yeah, you should have seen his NAS works. We tried teaching the NAS to the group and it was hard. It's much harder teaching people. I think he found that out very quickly. Maxwell Froth. Yeah, can you see we're starting to just kind of slow down here after that big push? It's happened all month. Big drive, everyone's looking for buys, everyone and their grandma's looking for buys, and it starts to fuck around here for a while. Can you see like this? The same kind of thing. Comes down, flies up, Brian takes the buys here. Everyone and their grandma's looking for buys above the zone, ranges for ages, then finally blasts. It's been happening all the time. And I don't really want to get caught in this fucking range again. It's boring as hell. Yeah, can you see again? You know, like... I mean, this is actually still bearish, though, to be fair. Let's find a bullish one again. Yeah, again here, can you see? Again, price comes down. Celery play, Brian gets in here. I'm trying to look to take buys above here, and then look, you get this fucking bullshit, and then it continues. So I don't want to get caught in this shit.
That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
You sweep the Asian lows.
Yeah. Comes with the volume. He gets in here.
I should have been on my laptop earlier, to be honest. And I probably would have took the buys, but...
It is these celeries. If you actually go back, especially this year, if you go back on gold and stick on the 15-minute, the amount of times that 15-minute just does a celery and fucking launches is ridiculous. It's happened a lot. Again, like here, you know, I mean, obviously this is quite bearish overall, but buys there at support, pushes back up. You try and get into buys and break a high here, and it fucks around. It's just how things have been moving recently. So that's why you've got to look on the lower time frames and the 5s and stuff. So like today, was there anything else? Let's take a look. Is there anything else that could have given us a sign? The issue actually, I've realized as well, of us trying to learn this is that we were looking for sells there. We were looking for a closure below sells. It's hard to change this complete bias on it so quickly. That's where most of my losses come from, is buying at the top and selling at the bottoms. Yeah, 100%.
I think we're halfway for the year right now, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're literally halfway for the year.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have been productive, you lazy fucks. Max, do you write goals at the beginning of the year?
I used to, but I didn't actually this year.
I have it on my wardrobe. Like, yeah. I'm at 7 out of 10 at the moment.
That's great. Yeah, I did one, my third year uni, I did that, and I did all of them. But yeah, the ones after.
Yeah,
kinda just
bro,
chill.
if you write it down, I heard something that if you write it down, you increase your chances of reaching those goals by 75%. Just by writing it down.
Look at this guy, man. This guy looking fresh.
I bought a camera just for you, you know, just so you can see the Portuguese blood.
Oh my God, man! Your hometown is like a phoenix town.
I know, right? Oh, you need to go with your children to aqua show, like Zumarine.
Man, I don't go anywhere.
Go swim with the dolphins. It's just fun.
No, fuck off the dolphins. Give me the dolphins in the ocean.
Leave the dolphins in the ocean. Yes. You surf with them, eh? Have you surfed with dolphins before?
Yeah, I surfed a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
They're very interesting creatures. They have a language more complex than ours.
This town is a drunk town.
Oh, it's gonna be Afro Nation in like a couple of days over there. I was supposed to go, bro. If I went, I could have met you.
If they stay a couple of days more, I need a couple organs. New ones.
Wait. Jesus, Tash. Who is Brian? He's got ass kicker.
You know, if this candle of gold close like 29, I wanna buy.
I need to see volume before I buy.
Yeah. I'm looking at all of these. It's happened too many fucking times, man.
Yeah.
Every single push, and then it ranges at this
I'm gonna be
fucking
entering
high.
on the fucking week 15 and I'm gonna fuck myself.
Yeah, I have to
No,
hold drawdown for like
I
fucking
believe
3
we go-
hours.
We go up.
I agree it believes to go
No,
up, but
I
I want
agree.
the push. I don't want to sit in a fucking break even for like 13 hours, like I did last week.
Okay, but last Friday we will go to 90.10 and go back to 90.37.
I know. Wild.
Oh, Max, you remember that money that I told you I found?
Oh yeah.
It came in, all of it, yesterday.
Really?
I mean, on Friday. Yeah, man.
That's good shit, man.
Hey, and I heard something. So someone told me that they're thinking of giving me a bonus. I'm not supposed to say anything.
That's amazing.
Bitch, give me 1% of it.
It's 250, no?
No, it's 568K.
500? Oh my God.
Give me 1% of that bitch.
Bro, give me 1%. I'll fucking buy $1 million funding.
No, I don't drink more, man.
Or are you taking a break?
I need a break.
I used to think Brian was 10 pips daily. 10 pips daily is called Connor. Connor.
But you know, I told the same yesterday. I say I don't want to drink more, and I drink.
Hey Max, you're still coming in July?
So I'm going in October, but then I also might be coming in September as well. I'm definitely coming October because some of the lads are organising that, and then the one that I need to organise will be in September.
Where Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello, why don't you come?
Max, when you buy the ticket?
I will. I'll tell you. I'll message you. Come with us.
Okay, be ready.
That's scary.
I can't put my camera on right now because I looking like coming to the hell.
You're looking like McGregor when he's high.
when he's knocked out. When he broke his leg and cried like a baby.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that I actually was impressed that he didn't, like, he started going insane, but like, bro, do you know what type of pain?
Arthur.
That pain is insane.
What's this?
Yeah.
Mate, this gold is struggling up here, man.
Yeah.
With all that volume and we haven't pushed it. I hate getting trapped in this.
Yeah,
so.
but look what they think. The other day, he's still like a week up there, correct? Or broke. And he broke on Friday. He go the low that he can go. He can go more.
I agree. I know. I definitely think it's going to get to 934. It's just what candles are going to get into 934.
He just test up there. But what happened? He break. Yeah. He go up there and go back up. But 37 collapse. And now I think he wanna do a new circle again. He go up, but more than 37. Like a 45 maybe. Nothing bigger. To start go up again. That is what go do.
Go fly me to the moon. How old is Kiko?
I am 22.
Ah, younger than me now, you prick.
You know it's crazy. Like my best friend is literally like 2 days older than me, and he just calls me young like every day. Like,
he's got you in 2 days. 5 minute looks good here. Nice little wick. Break of the highs again.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'd rather miss it. The hour closes in 6 minutes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is Jason?
Where's what?
Jason.
Jason will be with. Well, he'd either be at work or he'd be with Brian right now. GJW. I really don't like GJ today.
GJ, you need
But I
to.
see it.
It's like GJ's like a girl that you have like you guys have some unclear things. You speak to her for some time, and then you just see her like every week, and then you just don't see her for like a month. That's what GJ is.
This GJW is not bad, you know.
Yeah, sweeps Asian.
Yeah. It's just the zone's a little bit crap, but yeah, I think that GJW is not bad, you know. How big's the stop? 1 second. How big's the stop? Oh, the stop's big. 40 pips. It's quite a big stop. Yeah, the stop's a little bit large for me. See this gold again? I just doesn't have the juice. At the moment. And again, yeah, it is 4-hour res. So I think the move was not the move you could take, right? To move down here, which is you could maybe say W if you expected it, but because we closed below on the 15 and the 30, I didn't like it. If this 15 closed on support and then we made a W and swooped the Asian highs with a celery, I think that made sense. But because it closed below, I don't know. It looked like it was just making the hourly top wick. So again, I'd say, right, if you're learning trading and things are just maybe a little bit harder to see at the start or a little bit hard to kind of read, then it's probably just a hard day. So yeah, this W, it did react off support, shoot the Asian lows. I think it's actually a decent one. It's just the stop was 42. I mean, you could maybe reduce it to like there, 29 if you wanted to. That's how you could have maybe done it. Again, would you have got in straight away? Well, yeah, because it closed above the wicks. So it normally retests the wicks and normally misses the body. Gold might give an amp. Maybe later on.
To be honest, I don't like how anything's moving.
When it's too hard to picture, then it's too hard, right? Can't just leave it. Like last week, it was so chill, man. I mean, I know we were a bit unfortunate, but GJ was so easy.
I'm not gonna lie, I made 12% last week.
At least there's no rush, you know. Rather pick the right moves than get into a one that you.
And you see that, what was it? It was your gold sell that you guys took?
Yeah.
Bro, I am so happy I closed. I would have been pissed.
Yeah. It's good work. Yeah, it's just at that little level that can be causing issue there. That's the only reason why I'm not the fondest. So the hourly's closed. Obviously, let's take a look. So hourly closed above. 30-minute closed above. 50-minute did. Breaking the highs now. No bottom wick. Let's see.
It's a very strong 1 hour. But the thing is, if you have no bottom wick, all you have to use the 1 hour stops. Because I don't know if you're safe with the 30-minute stops.
Yeah, exactly. This hourly should really go retest 27. But let's see. Does have a bottom wick on IC? Yeah, it has a little one. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is, yeah, if this runs off, whatever. But if we come back down, and then maybe celery's break at the highs later on at like 9:30, I think that would be a little bit easier for us. We've pushed up quite a lot already. I know we've closed above and everything, but as I said, recent times I've been taking a lot of these where it does just fuck around here for ages, and then eventually does continue. But I'd rather just get the push. So yeah, I'll wait for that. Andrea, have you found anything yet? You've been looking at? Go to day, we're pushing up, but it's breaking. Just the downside. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's just a little bit confusing, because the daily is breaking retest for bearish, and then the lower time frames are bullish. You know. And that's the main thing, you know. If the higher time frames are completely opposite to what the lower time frames are, it's hard to get your direction. So it's best to wait until they correlate. Like at the start of when I was learning, the trade that would work is where all the higher time frames, all the lower time frames are all pointing in the same direction. They're all moving in the same direction. It made it so much easier. And if you think about Don, that's literally what he does, right? If you actually look at his analysis, he always analyzes what he wants for buys or sells. If overall the higher time frames are bullish and everything looks good for buys, he'll focus more on the buys. He'll wait for a clean zone and he'll wait for a closure above. That's it, because he wants to follow the higher time frame.
For example, what I have noticed is that it always works better for me if I think that way. But for example, on Friday, I was looking for sells the whole time and just didn't have them. But then you just have no move. Like, it's not bad as well. It's
yeah, exactly. It's like you're in a wrong move. You just...
Yeah. GG's like retesting the M now. Fuck, my jaws.
Gold just went without me, yeah. No lower wick on trading view. There was a little one on the hourly there, but...
Yeah, that's a little
tiny one.
Not the size that matters, it's the volume. Yeah. Come on, gold.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look and see how else I could have got into this buy.
Yeah, I'm only like, I would need a retest at least at 1928 and on the flip. Yeah, it's a bit hard to be honest. What I do like is the 4-hour salary, like that is nice.
Yeah. GJ break into the range, Max. I think the W is okay. I don't know. The easiest thing, I mean, gold you could be a bit more aggressive in terms of entries and zones, but GJ, it's just, if I just stick with the clean zones on GJ, I make a good percentage. So that's why I normally kind of stick with GJ. Just look for the clean zones where candles push quickly. Here we know that we range, so I'd rather not. This could be the weekly top wick on gold. Yeah, true.
It could be anything.
Yeah, week has no bottom wick at the moment. Yes,
What is
sir.
interesting is that it has to make one, right?
Yeah, especially in the weekly. Yeah. So you can see, since we broke this high, we've only gone, 12 pips at the moment. So it hasn't actually run off, just because this was the main move here.
You guys want to take it?
It's for me, it's too late. I wanted to get in much lower.
You
And I also want to
sleeping?
retest the hourly. I don't know. I didn't like it. Go, Goldie, go.
Yeah. Don't really
I
care.
make
to be honest.
I make breakfast. I don't take it.
What
But that
breakfast
one
you
go
having?
to 45.
What breakfast you gonna have?
The strong one, coffee.
It's gonna have some fish and some coffee for breakfast.
Toast and coffee, my friend.
Toast, joint, coffee.
What do you
Where
want?
where did you buy that
Guacamole?
fish? Hello there. How much
In
did you
the
pay
port?
how much did you pay for did you go fishing yourself or did you buy the fish?
No. We some friend here. This local guy. He organized
Mm.
the lunch.
Yeah.
We go like let me see, 3 families. Maybe
Mhm.
12. 12, no, like 11, 12 people with kids. And the total bill we pay 550. What do you think? And Kiko?
It's nice.
I think it's cheap, bro.
Bro, do you know how much I pay here in Holland for food?
I know, man, but you drink. We drink like a bar. We eat like man. You see the size of the fish,
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, shrimps, vieiras, like how we say polvo?
How do you say what? Oval.
Polvo.
Yeah,
Octopus.
octopus. We eat everything.
I love octopus salad. Oh, with like you don't know what you're missing out.
I feel sick.
Bro, have you even had octopus?
Yeah, it tastes like fucking rubber.
No, because you ate some shit octopus, man.
Yeah.
It's actually
And like the
so
tentacles
nice.
and that. Oh, fuck.
Bro, I remember you're thinking of it like tentacles. You need
That's
to
what they
think of like,
are.
okay, listen, you cut the octopus, you're not eating a whole tentacle.
Well,
You know?
I had tentacles in Italy. It was fucking awful.
Okay, Italy, what the fuck? They're only good at making pizza. No disrespect to any Italians, but you guys can't make octopus. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play tennis, and that was next to where I used to live. And when I walked past my window, I would smell the rice and the octopus and the salad. Oh, that shit was so nice. We'll do a Albufeira trip.
still hasn't pushed a lot of this Goldie, man.
Yeah, I really do not care about it.
Yeah.
Maybe the next 4 hour.
It's this fucking push I want.
Yeah, let's see if the 4 hour closes like this, then you have like the next 4 hour to fill this wick.
Yeah.
Like fuck you didn't take that M on GJ. The W.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not obvious. I mean, it's alright. Hey Max, what are you looking for entries? To be honest with you, I think I'm done now for the time being. I gotta wait for this 4 hour to close now. I really wanted the gold cells, to be honest with you. But 8 o'clock pushed it, broke 30-minute high. And drove to continue this just break and retest on the lower time frames. You know, it's just continuing up. But yeah, sometimes the days are just a little bit harder to find the actual direction in terms of that. And as I said, in recent times, there's been a lot of entries where I've tried to get the break of the highs here and we just range after having such a massive move here. It makes sense, you know, it's already pushed up like 60, 70 pips. So what you got to do now as a trader is start to go, right, this is happening quite a lot. We've got to find ways to get into this. And it comes from just knowing the break and retest. But it is a bit more impulsive, but that's where the move is, you know, the move is here. If you can get in, maybe, you know, the celery is where it seems to happen quite a lot. You know, like break of the previous high, stop loss below there, 18 pips. Obviously, to the high here, you've made 50 pips. Like, it's a good R to R. Whereas here, even if we took this buy here, stop loss would have been 17 pips and it would be up. Yeah, you would have got 13 from it. It's just. I want more of the move, you know. Yeah, and this GJ nasty. I know a lot of people in the chat have been asking about GJ, but it's not giving you the opportunities here. It's a little bit nasty. I think the only trade that you could have taken this morning that made sense in us is maybe this M here. And I know someone pointed out, and I kind of rejected it straight away, but yeah, I think that M was okay. The only reason why I didn't like it that much is because it wasn't actually at this high at 28. It was a little bit in the middle there. That's the only reason why I wasn't. Yeah, I took that M. Nice. Well done, well done. I think that's the only one that you could have really done this morning in terms of the way you trade. But then also there was a W here. It was just below support, so it's not one that I could take. It was, yeah. But that's the whole part of trading, you know. You gotta make sure that if a trade, you know, if you got the direction right or whatever, but you couldn't get an entry, you gotta be happy with that. That, you know, it just didn't give you the entry you want, and you just leave it on. Don't get worked up about it and try and get in too late, because what can happen is you can take a winning idea that would have worked, you know, if it gave you these little confidence, but it didn't, and then you try and get in too late in the move, and then it twats you, and that's the worst, man. The worst feeling you do is when you've analysed it, it's gone exactly to plan. You couldn't get in at the start, so you try with a crappier entry, and then you get twatted. That can hurt. That can hurt. Look at these 50-minute candles, man. What the fuck? Look at these little wicks. There's just none. A lot of bullish structure.
I tell you about gold, guys. Yeah.
I told you about gold too. Buys with 1928. It's just how to get in.
Sometimes you need to have a quick fingers. Pô, ainda tens café aqui, tenho medo que ele vire.
Max, do you not touch
Does it
GJ
seem bad?
anymore? No, I do trade GJ. I just don't like the way it's looking right now. I think it looks choppy. Choppy. Those kids are up this morning.
Imagine that one day you're gonna have like kids, Max, and you're just gonna hear them like fucking making noises.
Oh, I'd love to have kids, mate. I'd be the best dad ever.
Yeah.
When I went camping, just before I got the shits, that one of my nieces was there. My nieces was there, and oh man, I was with her all day. I was the one carrying her, man. It's amazing.
If you guys are smart, don't make it.
Don't make it.
No, we're way too. I'm only having kids when Max has kids.
Make one together.
Trading babies.
Oh shit! I have a new story to tell about for New York. Because I can't have my stories be on the internet.
French toast, baby.
Hi. Morning. Dollar says stop loss only takes 2 trades a month. Fair. That is 2 trades a month. 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 I take like on average, I'd say I'd take like 20. 25, something like that.
30.
30. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, in 40 minutes time, see how this 4 hour closes, but if it closes above, yeah, 29, then we should get a push to 34, if it doesn't do it now. But again, I feel people are thinking like this is ran a lot. It's ran a lot in this zone, but here, it's only ran like 15 pips, it's fuck all. 15 pips on gold is nothing.
It's like $5 for Brian.
There's another W on GJ. Be 30-minute reflip.
Ping pong, ping pong.
So shit, man.
Come on, guys. 30-minute salary back into the range.
50-minute celery, 30-minute would be reflipping.
Yeah. 50-minute salary.
W
guys,
formation.
100%. You just tap the daily low, the Asian lows.
Yeah.
Yep. Guaranteed.
If this was clean, I'd be in this.
Yeah.
W just closed above. Where would you stop? Stop would be here. 28 pips. Still a fucking huge stop for a W on GJ, like.
Hope no one took buys based on what I just said.
Did the 4 hour tap anything? Hourly, no. See, the hourly closed below as well, so it's so counterintuitive. That's the only issue with these buys here. You just gotta look for the salaries and go for it. Get the push and dip. It's hard though when the hourly closes below and the zone's so nice, and this is just the top wick of the hourly. That's why it's so hard to get in. GJ flipping, yeah.
I'm happy I'm not in these gold buys because I'll be like, yeah, what am I gonna do? You know?
What if you're in it now?
Let's just say,
You take it, Kiko?
No. Chappie said he's not in it.
pushing though.
So if you got that now you'd be getting like a 1-to-1 nearly. And he's still nowhere near.
Bro,
Right.
holder that he go up. You know,
yeah.
sometimes. Remember when they say 1910? Oh, 1910. Yeah.
I don't know. I think if I was in this now, 16 pips.
Bro, I would have closed. Look to the left.
Yeah.
Look at the wicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Do whatever you guys want.
You told me not to close. You told me that I should hold my gold trade on Wednesday and Thursday, and I hit fucking break even. So screw you.
Oh, the Mr. Break even wanna tell me something.
Mr. Break, definitely Mr. Break even last week. Fuck's sake.
No problem, man. Better break even than stop loss. I know. You show you to the students my GJ trade.
Yes. I got you on record.
Yeah, man. I rep.
When I do it, yeah, I know. When I do a webinar and news, I'm gonna put that clip in. If you come in and go, my stop loss not to hit stop loss. It's like, yep. Yep, that's what news does.
Money. That's what news does.
Damn, someone's definitely getting fucked on GG.
Yeah. King Abe's in a trade right now. I'm watching him. He's in a cell trying to.
He's in a cell?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
It's just ass GJ at the moment, yeah. But I knew that from the second I opened the charts, man. Nothing looks good until you get nearly below 182.070. You can see we just tapped it and bounced back off. This zone's crappy. You know, the easiest way to trade GJ is when it has a clean pushes, clean moves, clean candles. You know, like, for example, the trades we took last week was here, there to there, because this pushes clean, this pushes clean. And then we took the buys back up, up here, because this is all clean, this pushes up quite quickly as well. Back up to 750 was there, so this buy from reacting off the support, this celery here, stop loss below, this buy was good as well. So just trade in the zones that move quickly. Also, we took, well, we didn't take, well, yeah, we did. We took the M here as well. We took sells there, and buys there. Fucking prick. I got wicked down twice. But, you know, the analysis was good. Still just gradually pushing, but look at these candles, man. Just trickling up. That's the issue you have as well. I mean, they're still closing bullish, but what will happen is there'll be one massive stinking bearish one. So, you know, all the people that are late getting into the buys on gold, like up here, are gonna, you know, feel the pain of not getting in early, like there or here or there. But yeah, later on, I mean, depending on how this 4 hour closes, we'll see. If it closes above, then yeah, I think the buys still to fill this range could be nice. Obviously, we've got buys with 1938 anyway today. If you get there, GJ's got to sort itself out. I don't really care about GJ at the moment. So yeah, that's what we'll wait for. Later on. Later on. So we'll do our little wordle for today. See what we have. Yeah, I think the streams, I think 6 AM for me is too fucking early. So I think I'm going to start the streams at 6:30. 6:30 is decent enough. I actually feel awake at that time. At 5:45, like 6 o'clock is just too much. Potter. Is Tetley a word? No.
Max, did you watch that TED thing?
Yeah.
What did
That's
you think?
mad, eh? I don't know anymore. Like, damn. He says that, you know, he's just bullshitting for views, but to be fair, like...
I see some patterns in the way he speaks, and I don't know, man. It's weird.
Do you see now as well that he says that... Do you see in his story that he said that he had a picture of him on a boat and he said home. So now is he living on a boat to avoid the... To avoid, you know, the governments?
Yeah, it is pretty interesting, to be honest. If you look at this gold, technically, it looks perfect.
It does. It's
But
again,
the thing is...
recently. And also, there was no lower wicks. There's no, you know, it was just kept on breaking highs. It's fine. But yeah, he says that the guy's bullshitting. But to be fair, from the second I knew him, we all knew he owned Trader's Domain, and he was very vocal with it. And people who've been on Trader's Domain don't have their money anymore. So it's, it's not fair. So beautiful, nice, 30-minute close above. If it made a low wick, flip, break the high, good stuff. I have just been a bit cautious recently of taking the buy straight after because they've been ranging for most of them. Obviously, this one didn't, whatever. But amazing stuff, yeah. Run it to 934 would be great. And then, yeah, I think today we're going to get above 38. I have a feeling. Obviously, still got a long way to get to there, but only 70 pips on gold can be, an hour or whatever. Can move quickly. Considering here, I've already moved up like 94 pips since 8 o'clock, so it can happen pretty quickly. So yeah, gonna wait later on, guys. Wait until maybe 1938. See how it does at this high. But amazing stuff, amazing analysis. As I said, I wanted the buys before. I wanted the sells below. The sells is what I was focusing on. The buys at 8 o'clock pushed back up into the zone. You got the closure above. If you wanted to be ballsy, the break of that high, stop loss below is how you could have got in. I was more thinking of waiting for the hourly to close, wait for a lower wick, getting maybe on a celery, but it didn't give me it, so whatever. Nice push. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on. We'll see you guys later on. People in the mentorship will start stream at like 12 and see what we can get later on. But yeah, make sure to be vocal in the chat if you guys see anything. We'll take a look and see what we can get a hold of. But yeah, right here, can you see the hourly? Just touch hourly res. It's a nice level to take some positions off as well. But yeah, good analysis today. Very, very happy with that. Just getting in was maybe not on one of our entries. The only thing was maybe 30-minute closure above. But start of a new hourly, I like it to make a lower wick. It didn't make one, so that's fine to me. If you go back testing, a lot of the hourlies do make lower wick, especially 9 o'clock. So yeah, no trades taken. on to tomorrow, on to NY session as well. See you later, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. See you later, Kiko. See you later, everyone.
See you later.
Peace out. See you later. See you later, Michael. Adios, adios. Peace out, squad. Adios. See you later, YouTube. Thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you guys in the next one. See you tomorrow. Peace out.